When I wake up in the morning, when the sun comes out to shine, I'm feeling fancy, I'm feeling fine. I'm watching the Time at 9.
Thank you, Fred. Number 9, if you ever think about quitting your job and walking away from it all, here's an option: become an innkeeper. East Brother Island in the San Francisco Bay is looking for someone to take care of things. You could earn $140,000 a year and free housing and full health benefits. All you have to do is oversee one of the most beautiful places in the world. You'll need a Coast Guard license.
How hard is that to get?
Yeah, it can't be that hard. I mean, it's the Coast Guard. It's not like the Marines.
All right.
Applications are being accepted at the East Brother Lighthouse Bed and Breakfast website.
And all you Coast Guard people didn't write Larry directly, because I'm sure it's not as easy as it sounds. But you're in the middle, you just sit out there by yourself?
Extroverts need not apply.
I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
It's a nice house.
You
but
run the inn.
what if you have to run to Target or you know, go to the Jewels?
Well, I think that's the trade-off for $144,000 a year in free room and board.
Yeah.
Be my guess. Again, I'm just assuming, but anyway, number 8, shall we?
Sure.
After a 7-year hiatus, the 26-foot-tall Marilyn Monroe statue is back up in Palm Springs, California. She's known as Forever Marilyn, but chances are she won't be up for long. Her iconic pose, pushing down on her billowing white dress, allows observers to get a good look at Marilyn in her underpants. In fact, her rear end is facing the entrance to the Palm Springs Art Museum, and some people have a big problem with that. So for now, she remains up, but depending on the community response, she might come down again. Well, can't they just redo it and give her some pants, and maybe that would...
Culottes.
How hard could that be?
Yeah.
Oh, I love a good pair of culottes.
Oh,
Who doesn't
yeah.
love culottes?
Now, is this
Robin,
this-
you like a good pair of culottes,
Yeah,
don't you?
not real flattering. Not real flattering. You got it. It's just they hit you in the wrong spot on the leg. Those are like the
Oh,
capri
but if you have
pants,
great
right?
ankles.
I'm sure you
I've
can pull
always
it off.
admired
You
your
can rock the
ankles. I
look.
know you are self-conscious about your ankles.
Well,
but you
I
have
just don't like the
phenomenal ankles.
pants that hit you mid-calf. They're not flattering. I learned that a while back while go watching a TV show.
Yeah.
They said they make you look like an ice cream cone.
Huh.
You know, so it's kind of stuck in my head. My question, though, is that the Marilyn statue that was here in
think it's the
Chicago that
same
traveled
one.
around?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Did I say that in the script? Does
I don't
anybody
know.
remember?
I don't
I
have-
think it's the same one. Yeah.
Sorry, maybe you
No,
did.
listen, I'm on your level today.
You did say it, and I'm not even listening.
Yeah.
Tim, anyway, you go ahead.
Coming in at number 7, astronomy fans wait all year for this event. It's one of the best. Comes up in August. The Perseid meteor shower coming up next month. It will not disappoint. Mother Nature may make those mileage vary claims as far as meteor showers. They produce just a handful of visible shooting stars an hour, but the Perseids, they peak at 150 miles an hour, meteors per hour. They're coming in faster than 150 miles an hour. The Perseid meteor showers will reach its peak on the nights of August 12th and the 13th, so mark your calendars now. Best time to catch the light show in the early mornings of the hour, early morning hours between midnight and sunrise. So if you can get away from city lights, you will be best advised to do so.
Hey, let's just take a moment and appreciate Tim's reading of a story there. Let me tell you, a lot of times, whoever's sitting in that chair, not reading, that was smooth as silk reading that prompt. God bless you.
Well, to be
B
fair, the
plus.
bar's not set real high
Yeah.
by Paul Conrad with the reading the
There you go.
scripts, but
Good to
we
know.
love him anyway.
Good. Magnificent.
Really nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, number 6, if your brain is feeling a bit fuzzy, spend a little time looking at cute animals. According to a Japanese study, looking at cute pictures of animals like baby bunnies, kittens, or puppies can boost your focus. All right, let's take a look.
Isn't that precious? Huh? Look at that.
Oh.
I think I might have a heart of stone. These really just don't do anything for me.
What about that one? Does that do something for you?
Not really.
What if it had a motivational saying on it?
Yeah. Better together.
Like,
right?
hang in there.
Yeah, I think that might be
Look
it,
at that,
Larry.
Robin.
I need a little message.
Look at that punum right there.
Yeah.
Larry, look at it. It's like 3 Chantels
kittens,
in one.
come on. And what's that, chicken or what is
seal or
that? Seal.
something.
That was just what? I didn't know either, Larry. Don't.
Well, we pull like the lowest quality photographs off the internet for some reason.
That's a deer right there.
That was high def. You didn't even see. You couldn't look at the feet and see it wasn't
That's
a
a
chicken.
lion.
Half of it's covered up by this banner telling
Hold
me
on,
that
let's
the
see what
images are
else we
cute.
got.
I know
Yeah.
they're cute. I don't need the banner to
What's
tell
up
me.
next?
Well,
What animals?
I like Name That Animal. That's a new game we could play.
Ooh,
All
that
right.
is a good game.
In fact, that's kind of my list coming up next week. So see, I've already got that
forward
in the
to
works.
that.
Yeah. Number 5, the home in Connecticut where Mark Twain spent his last years can now be yours. The Tuscan-style villa is named after his final published story, Captain Stormfield's Visit to Heaven. Stormfield sits on 30 acres and is listed for $4.2 million. The mansion gets its Tuscan look thanks to Twain's extensive travels in Italy. It has all sorts of Italian touches, including a painted coffered ceiling.
Yeah.
Twain's original home burned down in 1923, years after his death, but builders constructed a new property on the grounds in 1925, retaining the home's terraces, stone walls, stone pillars, gardens, and the library.
It's really not his house. It's like
Yeah.
a tenth of his
Facsimile
house.
of his
Yeah.
house. Still pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Number 4, just when you think humans can't get any lazier, I was waiting for this one. There's a machine that cleans your glasses for you. We all know how annoying it is to constantly be wiping our lenses, checking out the Lens HD. It's about the size of a portable Bluetooth speaker, so you can take it with you on the go. It has 4 sponge-covered cleaning heads that will work their magic on both lenses of your glasses from each side simultaneously. No more wasting time that way. They're made of ultra-soft microfiber, so there's no scuffing and no scratching. Why have I been wearing ties all these years? Isn't that what that's for? Wipe off those glasses? Good to know.
Look at that.
No idea on the price point on that, but
And I don't understand. Are they 2 separate machines?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, is it one wash and one dries
Come
it?
on now.
Oh.
Yeah.
maybe not so much take on the go.
Wow.
There it
Yeah.
is, so clean.
That seems like a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I just
A
got
lot of
LASIK
work.
then
A
instead.
lot
Yeah.
of work, Larry. Number 3, if you've ever had one of those Dum Dum lollipops, you probably wondered about the strange name. The answer is simple. Dum Dums are made by the Spengler Candy Company. They chose the name because they knew it would be simple for kids to say, and it worked. It's also kind of a fun thing to say when you're a kid,
Yeah.
because you like insults and
Right.
saying things you're not supposed to.
Uh-huh.
Dum Dum.
All right, number 2, forget garden gnomes and flamingo statues. Now you can freak out and annoy your neighbors by turning your backyard into a reenactment of Roswell.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the design Toscano crash landing flying saucer alien statue. Not to worry, it's not super big and obnoxious. It looks more like a giant frisbee that's made to look like it had a malfunction, fell from the sky, and plowed right into your backyard.
Wow.
Look at that. How whimsical.
Truth is out there.
What's the cost of that, Larry?
If you have to
Priceless,
ask
Robin.
Robin.
It's not for you. You're
Yeah.
right, if you can't afford it. All right, number 1. Jen Fulwiler is a stand-up comic with 6 children. She's from Austin, Texas. She's been making some viral comedy sketches on Instagram and TikTok, and this one got a lot of attention. It's about flying with kids.
If you are flying with young children this summer and they become noisy, please take a minute to say to the other passengers around you, I am so sorry. That this is not something you are used to. You know, in a lot of cultures, the sound of fussing babies is seen as a sign of abundance and God's blessing. Instead, our dumb postmodern culture sees babies as a burden. We expect women not to bring their babies into public spaces like restaurants, churches, or planes, or to get them to behave perfectly when they do. This philosophy is not only sad and the sign of a dying culture, but it places insanely unreasonable expectations on moms. A truly thriving culture would welcome those babies and all the inconveniences that come with them and see their upbringing as something the entire
When does it
community
get
should
funny?
joyfully support. So if my babies start melting down on this flight, please know that I am way more stressed than you are, and maybe just give me a kind smile that says, hey girl, you're doing a great job. Your babies are welcome on this flight, and we are all in this together. Also, are you going to
You
eat
could also
those
just give the
pretzels?
baby a Benadryl.
Yeah. Please.
Lighten up,
What?
precious.
Don't they make baby doses
No,
or no?
they don't do
Oh, I
that.
didn't know.
But
I
you
don't
know,
know.
what? I think I was
I don't
always
have
more
one. How do I know?
mortified for myself than,
Yeah.
you know, the people were generally nice when
Yeah.
you bring a kid on the plane, but it's like,
Yeah.
I can't stand listening, you know.
To your own
oh,
child cry.
Yeah. I didn't mean it like that, but that's exactly,
Yeah.
exactly what it was,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? Stop.
Good lessening consequences.
I think most parents should just do what mine and Larry's parents did and never take their children on flights until they were what? How old are you?
22.
22? I think I was
22,
18.
that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make them wait.
In the old-timey days.
The old timey days.
Yeah.
Not
We
the
just took a
stagecoach
horse and
days, Robin.
buggy and we went to church, and that's
Yeah.
all
I
we
think I went
did.
on Pan Am. That's a 9 at 9.
I'm watching the 9 at 9.